Welcome to the 2020 Laddies, our virtual social distancing quarantine version of the Lads Leaders Awards ceremony. We're here and we're going to throw it over to Ryan Frederick for a note on why we're doing this virtually.
All right, so as many of you know, the Lads Leaders Convention this year had been canceled because of COVID-19. Now, this is a very unique thing. Lads Leaders is not something that they ever wanted to do. Obviously, this convention has been going on for, I think, near about 50 years. And so this is a very unique thing. Most of our kids have grown up, and on Easter weekend, they're always in Orlando for Lads Leaders Convention. And so this year is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be able to be down in Orlando, obviously. In fact, if we were there right now, we'd all be getting ready for puppets. But we're not doing that. And so instead of that, we want to do this awards ceremony tonight because we do have some young people who have really put in a lot of work and had done some pre-convention events. And we want to make sure that they get recognized for that. And so this being Friday night, we want to do it just like you would do if you were down at convention. It would be the Friday night awards ceremony. And so this is going to be our version of that. And as you can recognize, I've camped out down in Orlando. I'm down here at the hotel, and there's some stuff going on behind me, but don't worry about that. You just focus on us and not worry about what's behind the curtain there. So anyways, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be announcing all of the winners that have won with pre-convention events. And so we hope you'll enjoy this little recording together. I'm going to throw it back to Garrett, our MC for tonight. Garrett.
Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate those words of introduction. Our first presenter for this evening is David Compton, a man who needs no introduction. He's working in sunny California. David?
Good evening, and welcome to the Golden Gate Bridge, where I am enjoying life in quarantine. The first event tonight that we want to announce is Know the Books. Obviously, there's a few books in the Bible, and these people are people who know about the books. So if you ever have a question about any book about the Bible, ask one of these people. First, we've got Sheila Brewer with level 1 gold. We also have Lily Compton, who also has level 1 gold. Andrew Noah Compton both have level 3 gold. And to top that off, if you don't want to pick on a kid by asking them about the books, find my wife. Andrea Compton also has level 3 gold for this year. So back to you, Garrett.
Thank you, David. Now with our second presentation for the evening, Ryan will talk to us about article and mass media presentations.
All right, so this year we had some folks that did article editorial, and from those we do have a winner, and that is in the 10th through 12th grade division. This year, taking home second place is our senior, our man, Messiah Hayes. Congratulations, Messiah, second place in 10th through 12th grade. Good job, buddy.
David, once again, is going to do a presentation for us on Centurion of Scripture this time. And oh, look, he's on vacation once again. This time it looks like he's in the International Space Station.
It got a little boring around San Francisco, so we decided to take a trip out of the world. And here we will announce the Centurion of Scripture winners. And we have both Samuel and Daniel Costeen with silver awards this year. Awesome job, guys. Back to you, Garrett.
Thank you, David. Ryan, why don't you talk to us about our audio presentations from Lake Forest Church of Christ this year?
I will, but first I want to notice David is awfully close to Italy. I saw Italy on that. He needs to be careful there. So our audio awards. So we had, again, several young people that participated in audio. And again, we have some winners from that. So here are the winners that we have. In the boys audio presentation in grades 3 through 6, taking home third place is Andrew Compton. Good job, Andrew. Nice work there, buddy. Third place. And then over on the girls' side, we also have someone who placed in the 3rd through 6th grade division for girls audio presentation, and that is Mackenzie Frederick, taking home 3rd place in this year's audio presentation for the girls. So congratulations to both Andrew and Mackenzie on those awards. Back to you, Garrett.
Thank you, Ryan. All right, David, where are you at this time?
I think it's pretty obvious. I am kicking up my feet, getting a little sand in my hair as I announce this next award, which is year-round song leading. And no one needs to introduce this guy. It's someone who we all know and love. Messiah Hayes, again, continues to excite and support our congregation with his amazing song leading week after week. Thank you, Messiah, for your year-round song leading that you've done for Lake Forest.
All right, Ryan, what category or what area do you have to present for us next?
So next up, we have the PowerPoint. And so this year we had some young people that did that, and we do have one of our young men who is a winner in PowerPoint. And so this year, in the 7th through 9th grade boys division, Samuel Costeen, 3rd place in our PowerPoint presentation there for mass media. So congratulations, Sam, for getting 3rd place in grades 7 through 9 in Lads Leaders this year. Back to you, Garrett.
David, we've got one last presentation from you. Hopefully you're doing some good works out at the Aurora Borealis this year. Please tell us about the Good Samaritan.
So the Good Samaritan is given to those individuals who've really looked around and done things for other people. And as a proud father, I'm happy to tell you that each of my children actually received the Bronze Good Samaritan Award for a mission trip that they went on this year with Lake City Church of Christ. So thank you, Garrett.
All right, David, and thank you for that. Hopefully you can find your way back to Jacksonville sometime this century. And Ryan, why don't you close us out for the evening with the storyline presentation?
All right, so last but certainly not least this year, we had a group of our young people who got together and did a storyline presentation, and we haven't done this in a few years. And I want to mention who those are first, who was on that team. We have both Daniel and Samuel Costeen, Will and Mackenzie Frederick, Messiah Hayes, and Jeremiah Harrell. Those 6 individuals were all a part of the storyline team. And so this year they entered into that, and of course they had to enter into the 10th through 12th grade division, and they were able to take home 3rd place. Congratulations to our storyline team who placed 3rd in this year's mass media storyline for 10th through 12th grade. Good job to all those who worked hard on that and presented that, and we're proud of you guys. Back to you, Garrett.
All right, thank you. David, as our Lads Leaders coordinator, do you have any final words before we close out tonight's award ceremony?
I want to close by thanking all of our students for all of their hard work. It's disappointing that we weren't able to be down in Orlando right now, but that doesn't take away from the work that each of you has done in preparing to serve God better in the future. So I want to say a big thank you to you. Also, we've got a number of adults who have helped throughout the year with various different aspects of Lads to Leaders. And I don't want to go through the names because I would be bound to miss someone. But this couldn't happen without each of you too. And so a big thank you to everyone who has been involved with Lads to Leaders for the 2019-2020 year.
All right. And for the 2020 Laddies, we want to remind everyone out there to finish your speeches, because whenever we return to services in person, we will still have the night for the boys to do speeches, and the girls will obviously still likely have their Sunday afternoon to get together and do their speeches and song leading as well. So for the 2020 Laddies, for David Compton, for Ryan Frederick, I'm Garrett Hill. Stay safe, and congratulations, everybody.
Good job, guys. Proud of you.